Hi YouTube, Kelsey here. So I know it's been a couple weeks since I have done a pregnancy update. I missed last week, so I apologize, and I will talk about why I missed it in this vlog. So this will be week 20 and 21 recap. I am 22 weeks today, so let's get started. As for my 20-week vlog that I did not do, that week was fine. I had a good week. I wasn't super sick. I was actually feeling pretty good. Nothing was really going on until like Wednesday or Thursday of that week. And just some personal things going on, and it made me really stressed. I was having major anxiety, panic attacks, and everything just kind of started going downhill from that day when this all happened. And I'm not going to go into the details about it because the details don't matter. And yeah, so when that all happened, I was crying a lot and extremely stressed. And it was so bad. I was physically having panic attacks. I mean, so bad. I was hyperventilating. I couldn't breathe. Yeah, and it went on for 3 days that I kept having these panic attacks. And so when it came Thursday, I just was not in the mood to do a vlog because, I mean, from crying, and I just looked like hell. Literally, I was a mess. And so I couldn't do it. I could not. I could not get on the camera to do an update, so I am sorry. But other than that week, it was fine. So prior to when that started, I was having a good week. I felt good. Everything was going good until that Wednesday when everything just went to shit. So yeah, so it was bad. Sorry, my phone's telling me it's almost dead. And so we got into the next week, week 21, and I was, from all the panic attacks I was having, I was in major pain. I was cramping so bad, and I still am currently, a week later. I am just still miserable. Miserable. And I know it's because of all the panics and attacks and stress I had. Just definitely did a number on my body. So I was cramping really bad, to the point I was crying because of it. I mean, it hurt. I started having like shortness of breath, and my heart would start racing, and I'm still getting it now. It still is hitting me every now and then that my heart will start racing. And so Saturday night, so 2 days after I turned 21 weeks, Saturday night, or I guess it started Saturday morning. Saturday morning, I got up. I was feeling okay. Got up, I took a shower, and got ready, and I put on my makeup, and after I stood up, I got my clothes to get dressed. And when I was getting dressed, all of a sudden I got like extremely lightheaded. I got extremely lightheaded, and my heart started racing. My arms went completely numb. I was dizzy. I could not see straight. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I took my blood pressure when it happened. My blood pressure, I think, was like 130 over 60. And my heart rate was 108 beats per minute, I believe. So my heart was racing. My blood pressure wasn't abnormally high, but it's a lot higher than it normally is for me. Normally I'm right around like 115 over like 80. So the top number was a lot higher than normal. The bottom one number was a lot lower than normal. So it was really weird. But usually my heart rate is right around like 80 beats per minute. And it was at 108. And so I laid down on my left side, called the on-call doctor, said, hey, you know, this is what's going on. What do I need to do? And he said, well, it could be like a hypoglycemic attack, you know, and he asked me, you know, does this happen often? Is this the only time? And it has happened before, not even in the last couple weeks. I mean, it's happened a few times throughout my pregnancy, just randomly. And, you know, he said, just lay down, see if you can rest and, you know, see how you're feeling in a few hours. So I laid down. I ended up falling asleep for, I think, around 2 or 3 hours. I woke up and I was cramping so bad. Cramping terrible. I had a ton of discharge. The baby wasn't moving, and she's usually a wild mover all day long. Like, I can always feel her when I sit down. Constantly. Couldn't feel her at all. That was going on like the second day of not being able to feel her. It was worrying me. I had a headache that was going on for 4 days straight. Just a severe, massive migraine. Didn't let up at all. Tylenol wasn't helping it. I tried even taking a Percocet and that didn't even help it. Nothing was helping my headache or my pain. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go get checked out, make sure everything's fine, and so I can stop worrying that something's wrong with the baby. So we get there, check in through the ER. They take me up to labor and delivery, hook me on the monitors. Baby's doing great. Her heart rate's perfect. All of a sudden she just started moving all over the place, and she was good. Did a urine test. My urine was perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing, wasn't dehydrated. Didn't need an IV. I was there for only like 2 or 3 hours, so I wasn't there long. But they didn't do any ultrasounds. They didn't do any like heart tests to make sure my heart was okay. Nothing. They talked to the on-call doctor, which was not my doctor. And he told them to give me a shot of morphine for my head. So they gave me a shot of morphine in my behind, and all that did was just make me lightheaded and even more lightheaded than I already was, and didn't take the pain away still. So they gave me the shot of morphine and a shot of nausea medicine and sent me home. That's all they did. No test, no nothing other than a urine test. No blood test, nothing. And so I went home, still didn't fall asleep for a few hours, and, you know, it was ridiculous that they didn't do any tests or anything. And of course my doctor is out of town right now, so I can't call him and ask him. He should be back this week, so I have an appointment on Thursday, so I'll be talking with him about all of it. But yeah, so that was Saturday night. Up until today was the first day I've actually felt okay. I've been still having some heart racing. Last night my heart rate got up to 115 beats per minute when I had one of the episodes where my heart raced and my head was pounding and couldn't see straight. My arms were numb. So today I felt okay, and I got out of the house for a little bit to see if that would help. Left my kids home with a babysitter, and I went out for a couple hours by myself, which was nice. But yes, so it's been a wild and crazy last 2 weeks. I'm hoping I start feeling better soon, but my heart is still having these weird things where it will start racing and my arms go numb. So I'm thinking my doctor's going to want to get me on like a heart monitor for a day or two to see what's going on, because we've talked about it before when it's happened in the past, and you know, he said if it starts happening daily or every other day we need to get a heart monitor on. So he'll probably order me one of those when I talk to him this week, but we'll see what all happens there. So stressed, hospital visit during week 21. It was not fun. I am not sleeping at all. Sleeping is like horrible now. I can definitely tell I've had a growth spurt in my tummy. I can always tell because my stomach gets really itchy when it is stretching and growing. And it's been fine, and then all of a sudden it's been itching like crazy. And that's how I always know my stomach is growing. It's because it will itch like crazy. And then once it stops, you know, it'll stop and be fine, and then it'll grow again and it'll start itching again. So my belly is definitely growing. I can easily tell that it is growing without even like looking in a mirror. I just know because it'll start itching like crazy. So that is it as far as the pregnancy goes. Yeah, it's just been crazy. Excuse me. I don't really have a whole lot of baby buys. I've got 3 things to show you as far as baby buy goes for the last 2 weeks. This is for the last 2 weeks. So these I got today. These were from Babies R Us, and they were $10. They're just little Gerber sleep and plays in newborn. And they're just a cute little like owl print. I thought they were cute. And so I got those today. It's not really a baby buy, but it's something I made for the baby. And it's just a burp cloth out of a pre-fold diaper like this. And I do like these ones. I usually don't make these ones, but I had a couple pre-fold cloth diapers that I made for Koen, and I had a couple just still plain white ones, so I had this fabric, so I made her a couple of them, and this one as well, but I'm not going to show all of it because her name's on this side. But I did embroider a little heart under her name because I don't want to show her name yet. But if you follow me on Instagram, which you can find out my username below in the description box, if you do follow me on there, then you'll know her name because I have posted it on there a few times. So follow me on there and you can find out her name before everyone else does. So I made 2 of those. And then this I got today. It's not made yet, but it's going to be made. I always make a car seat cover or a car seat canopy and a blanket that matches. And so I got the fabric for it today so I can make it here soon, probably this coming week. And so I got it today. This is the fabric I chose. Now her car seat is black, gray, and green. Like this is the headrest from her car seat. So it's black, gray, and this green. But the actual car seat, like the whole interior of it, is just black and gray. There is like no green on the interior. The only place that has this pattern is on the headrest and on the top canopy. That's the only place that has the pattern, and there's just a teeny bit of trimmed green in the main car seat up by the head. That's the only place there's green. So I didn't get the fabric to match the green. I did get black fabric, and pink fabric. So I figure, you know, the canopy is going to be over the whole car seat, so you won't even see the pattern on the car seat at all. And so I figured I can do any color I want. So I decided to go against the green like I originally planned and just do something that I wanted. So I got this. It's just a black and white fabric, and I think it's cute. I mean, it'll match the car seat because the car seat's mainly black. The base for the car base is all plain black, and the bottom of the car seat underneath all the fabric is plain black. So this will match really well. And then, so this will be like the top part of it, of the blanket and the canopy. And then I got this pink minky fabric. It probably looks more red on the camera, but it's like a, not a hot pink, but kind of in between a hot pink and a light pink to go with it. So that's what her blanket and her car seat canopy is going to be made out of. Super excited about it. Minky fabric is not cheap, so it does run you quite a bit of money, but they had it half off today, and so I picked it up today. But yes, so her car seat canopy and her blanket that I always make will be out of this fabric. And yeah, I think this fabric was, I think $7.99 a yard, and it was, I think, no, this wasn't on sale. So this was $7.99 a yard, and I got 2.5 yards. And then the minky fabric is regular $15 a yard, and it was on for $8 a yard. So, and I got 2.5 yards of this. So yeah, so not too bad. I'm really excited to get it made and see how it looks. So when I get it made, I can show you what it actually looks like made. And yeah, so that's it for an update and baby buys. I will show you the belly now. Okay, so here is the 21-week belly, or the end of 21-week belly. It's from the front. Let's get closer. From this side, I'm definitely getting big through here. And then from the other side, I mainly fill her down low, but every now and then I can feel her clear up here kicking me, but most of the time it's down there. I do have an anterior placenta, so that's probably why I don't feel her too much, like through here, and it's either the bottom or the top. But yeah, so that is the belly for this week. So that is the belly, and that's it for week 20 and 21 update. And so yeah, I will talk to you all next week. Thanks guys. Bye.